Yo, this is my evaluation for my coursework. So, the first question is, how did the rehearsal process go? So, I think the process was actually quite good. I think there was good days, there was bad days, yeah, but while preparing for the show, but I think I think everybody did their best to make improvements, and I think as the dates approach, as the show is getting closer, I think we became like way more like concentrated, and I think most of the cast members like they was making notes. Like for example, Matt was making notes on his iPad, and we were all like making suggestions of like what to do like when we're on stage to the director, and I was a part of both casts, so that was actually like it was quite tiring, but you know thing is I was like a bit worried like about I wanted to make sure that I knew all my entries and exits, and I wanted to make sure I knew all my lines, and like it meant that I really needed to be like very organized in everything I did during the rehearsals, and I think eventually most of us actually gathered a lot of good information, and the rehearsals became more successful despite some of the difficulties that came with it. Next question is, what were the strengths of the company? I think a major strength of the company was like preparation and doing a lot of research by everyone before performing, because most of us were like really like knowledgeable of the blocking and queuing and positions before we like began starting, so there wasn't really any concern with it. And in addition, a strength of the group was, I think our acting in general was very good. We were very passionate, and we had like real emotion, and that just in turn made the characters look more realistic, and something that the audience could actually believe. And really like the tension was there as well, and we like showed that very well. Because I remember someone from MT was like, oh, like I was so locked in the show, and that just very made me feel like we did a good job. And another thing to point out is that for example, my character, I don't talk a lot, so, and hunters, for example, we don't really like some of us don't have that much lines, so we're kind of just there. But I think despite that, we kind of showcased our savagery, and we were like involved in the scene. Like it's not like we was just there, like we actually was involved in the scene, and we had like emotion. Like for example, like I had my face like I had like a very like just like angry look on my face the whole time to show that I was like really like into it, because obviously like I didn't want to just be neutral. I wanted to like show that I was really like involved in the scene. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah. And I think this added like a lot of realism to like our overall vibe and performance. And yeah, what was the strength as an individual? So I would say my strength was like my preparation, because I was really like I really wanted this show to be amazing, like because obviously last year's show it didn't get like as good of a reaction, so I wanted to really like prove myself, even though like I had a small role. I wanted to still you know do the best that I could without like upstaging anyone. So like I just really like wanted to this show to be good. I wasn't really thinking of myself at first. Like yeah, when I got the like when I got the part, I was a bit like frustrated because it wasn't a big role. But then I was like, you know what? Like I gotta think for the team, because I want this to be the best show it can be. So yeah, I think, and I also learned my lines pretty quick. It wasn't that much lines to learn, but it wasn't really like the lines wasn't really like an issue with me. Like I was just wanting to learn my cues and like how I was gonna just be acting in general, like when I'm not speaking. That was really my main focus. Lines is easy because I learned lines pretty quickly. So another strength was definitely like my portrayal of Bill in terms of becoming, more savagery as the play goes on. And I think as the show was like going on, uh, I just like I kind of became more animalistic. Like my posture kind of changed, and I looked more like I just like that was kind of a decision. I wanted to just become more animalistic. Like especially I was just chilling on the roster, so I feel like I really embodied becoming a hunter very well. That was a good strength. And I honestly feel like my second performance in the second night was better because, you know, I just feel like the first performance I was just way more like overthinking and because I remember coming on stage and like I was kind of just like shocked because of how like there's just a lot of people and I was a bit kind of like shy. But the second night I really was, because I done it last night, I was more comfortable and I realized like there's no need to worry about because I know everything. So yeah, what were the weaknesses of the piece? And honestly, yeah, I don't think there was no weak points. I just feel like we all did quite well. Um, but if to answer the question, like you know, if there needs to be an answer, I would say maybe like I feel like maybe we could have like especially for Bill, like because I don't really have that much lines in it. So like I feel like maybe I could have been involved more, like not just me, but I feel like the hunters in general, like Liam's character, KK's character, um, the other hunters. I feel like we could have been more involved in the piece, like even though yeah, like it wasn't in the script, like we could have maybe like for the final fight, for example, maybe I could have been more involved. Um, and weakness as an individual, I would say my weaknesses was my confidence in the beginning, and especially overthinking a lot when I'm on stage, like because it just makes me like very kind of like I don't really um give it my all. I kind of just stay a bit like grounded, and um it also affects my like when at my tone, like when I'm speaking, it just makes me kind of like quiet. So I think I need to work on like kind of just when I'm on stage, just like think as a character, not thinking how like I look to other people, thinking how other people see me. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because as an actor, you need to have that sort of confidence. Because if you don't, then you're not really gonna make it far in the industry. So I need to kind of just like really pattern up and lock in with my confidence because you know next year is the last year, and I just feel like I need to kind of prove myself. So yeah, I'd say that was kind of like a weakness, um, and like just insecurity. And to improve on it, I will just like, um, maybe like, um, uh, maybe do like research on like acting techniques to help my confidence, and like um maybe with overthinking just like I guess just not overthink. It's just simple as I just need to like just really try to like think like do this for you. Don't when you're acting, don't kind of do it to like impress other people. Just do it to like do it just impress yourself. Just like I don't know what I'm saying, doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to like think of something, but I would just say just don't care what other people think. So I just need to like learn how to do that and master that skill, and then I'll be fine. But yeah, that's it for my evaluation.